What, are you going to at me?
Yeah.
For stuff that I've done?
I don't know if you've done it yourself, but I need to understand, right? So I sign on to Instagram all the time, and this isn't one person, although I know that every single person that I've spoken to about this is going to think it's about them, but this is not about one singular person. For whatever reason, girls do this weird thing where they will take their phone, they're standing in the middle of the club, they'll take it out, and they'll just start smiling into the camera and kind of angling it down at their assets, and then looking back in the camera and smiling and shutting the camera off. First of all, it's creepy, especially at 3 a.m. when you're scrolling Instagram and you see that shit. I need to understand, because every girl that I've asked either ignores the question, gets offended by the question, or gives me a dumb answer. So now that you're standing here,
Okay.
please explain to me why you're at a party, there's people around you having a good time, and somewhere in your brain you go, let me take my phone out and just smile into the camera and pull some stupid face that, let me just tell you now, nobody appreciates, and then put your phone back down and then go back to doing what you're doing. It makes no sense to me whatsoever.
I can't tell you exactly why women are doing that, because I don't do that. And you can't say you've ever seen me do that, because I don't do that.
No, I'm not saying I've seen you do that, but you hang around, I'm assuming you hang around with enough girls that do it. You must have someone in your friendship group that does that.
I think that the reason women do that is for attention, 100%. You know, you want to post something of you online looking good, maybe in hopes that a particular person or particular people might message you. Smiling, I don't know, that's a good thing. It's showing you're happy.
But then why would they get offended?
Miserable.
Why do they get offended when people ask?
I don't know why people get offended, but I don't know what it is that you find creepy about it.
I think it's a bit weird that someone is in the middle of a club, they're talking to whoever, they're with their friends, and they decide to whip out their phone and start smiling into the camera. Literally, my Instagram feed is full of girls doing it, and it makes no sense to me. It's not the same as like taking a picture, or, you know, like something happens on a night out and you catch a moment. I've literally worked in clubs where I've seen girls talking to people. They'll pull their friend over and they'll just get the phone out and smile into it, and they'll angle it down. You always get their chest in it.
It's like people trying to show that they're out having fun and they're happy and they look good. That's what I think it is.
Do you think they're thirst trapping?
Yeah, 100%.
Right, so they're trying to get the attention of someone in particular, or they're trying to just basically get people liking their pictures or ogling them or whatever?
I think most of the time they're probably trying to get the attention of particular guys.
So then if you do that on a public platform, why would you get upset when somebody, I'm not saying you do, but because you hang around with girls, why would those girls get upset that you have observed them doing this and made a comment about it on a public platform? Because it's no different than me putting my opinion out here now and some woman commenting saying she doesn't like what I'm saying. If I put it on a public platform, it's open discourse, right? If you put your breasts out there, or if you're smiling into the camera and you're staring at it, you have opened the door for people to comment. For you to then get offended is bizarre. It is bizarre on almost every level. It's more bizarre than you pulling out your phone and smiling into it at random on nights out. And I don't understand the mentality. And it winds me up every time I see it. Every time I go onto Instagram, there's someone that has taken their phone out and they're smiling into the camera. They're just looking at the camera smiling. Don't you think it's a bit weird? You're in a moment.
But I just think that's the way the generation has gone now with social media and everything. That's all people do, you know. They just want to constantly just post things of them. It's all image. They just want to look good online. And that's, these women probably take these type of videos and upload it and do get the attention of guys, or the guys that they want, so they know that it works, which is why more people keep doing it. Yeah,
I asked 4 different girls. 2 of them got offended. One of them, well, I guess 3 of them got offended. One of them said none of your business. And one of them got uncomfortable. One of them got annoyed that I asked the question. And the other one was at least honest. She said, I'm trying to get the attention of someone. But then I asked her, if you're trying to get the attention of this guy, why have you not just messaged him?
You say this, but it's because as a woman, sometimes you want to feel like you're being pursued by the man. You want to feel like he wants to talk to you.
But then why would you?
Because we all know if he wanted to, he would, right?
Yeah, but then why would you take a picture or a video of yourself smiling into the camera and put it on a public platform for all the other guys to see? Wouldn't you send it to him directly?
No, because you're trying to post to catch his attention, to show him, look, I look good right now, look what you're missing out on type of shit. If you don't want to message me, that's fine, but look, I'm out here online looking good.
But do you know how unattractive
And everyone
that
else,
is?
yeah, but
That is extremely unattractive. Let me just, I don't know, maybe I'm being a bit presumptuous saying this. Maybe not all men think like this, but I'm going to say this now. Just from my perspective and some of the guys that I spoke to before I came on here, that shit is extremely unattractive. If you're doing that, if you're like, I don't know, sitting in your car, sitting in your bedrooms, in a club, and you're just smiling into the camera to get the attention of some guy, that's going to have the reverse effect. I remember a long, long time ago, some girl was doing it to get my attention, and it pissed me off because I was like, you couldn't just directly message me. I didn't know that you liked me. You couldn't directly message me and tell me that you like me. Instead, you've got to put these stupid videos up, which do look extremely dumb, and expect me to catch on to the fact that out of all the thousands of people that follow you, you did it to get my attention. That is, firstly, that's absurd. I didn't believe her in the first place.
yeah, but was she doing anything else to show that she was like interested in you?
No, I didn't even know that she liked me. I had no idea.
But
I had worked with her somewhere and we had spoken, but there was no indication. And it was like I was supposed to know. I was just supposed to know. And then I'm supposed to approach her. But I'm not Professor Xavier. I don't understand why these girls just can't be direct. If that is the reason why they're doing it, to get the attention of a singular person, it's going to have the reverse effect. I'm going to open my phone. If someone does that and they're trying to get my attention, I'm going to put my phone back down. There's no way in hell that... And then if I find out that you were doing that I'm even going to want to chat to you.
Yeah,
That's
but there's a
already
lot of
level
guys who do entertain the idea of that.
Do you think so?
I know so.
No. I'm not saying that there's not a lot of guys that see the stories of the girls looking nice and showing off their assets and message them. I'm saying the guy that they're trying to get the attention of, I can't imagine he would appreciate that very much. Can you imagine him? Why would you? You're putting it out there for everyone to see, and it's for my benefit only, apparently. You're getting offended that other people are commenting on it, and you're also offended at the fact that I'm not pursuing you, but I don't know. So you've created this double whammy situation when really all you had to do was reach out and say, hey, I like you. Because, don't know if girls know this, but not everyone is Professor Xavier. We can't all read minds. And so if that's the reason, that one's stupid in itself. The other ones where they're putting it out there on a public platform for everyone to see, they're clearly dressed in a way for everyone to look at something in particular. If you don't want certain people looking at it, why are you putting it out there? If it's for one person to get their attention, why not just message them? It makes no sense to me. And just being in the moment with these people and seeing them do that shit, it's like they're ruled by social media and likes and attention. But then when they get the attention, they're like, oh, don't look at me that way. It makes me uncomfortable. It's like, it is so bizarre. And I don't hate any of the people that said any of these things to me. Any of the 4 girls that I spoke to that said these things, I ain't got a problem with them. I think they're all nice people. I just think it's weird. And so I wanted to talk about it. Hopefully someone in the comment section can elaborate. Like, would you do that to get the attention of a guy?
I wouldn't take a video of myself out just smiling into a camera, no. But I have gone out of my way to take pictures for particular men and post it online in hopes that they will message me.
Really?
Yeah.
It didn't cross your mind to just say, hey. Do you know how nice
it depends
is
on the situation. It's all like different situations.
But you realize how nice it is for a guy to be approached by a girl that he would think it's pretty.
I know.
And instead, most girls will opt to do something which, no offense, I would deem to be childish. Basically, it's childish to do something like that.
This is my point of, as a woman, sometimes you don't want to feel like you're only talking to this guy because you put yourself out there to talk to him first. Like, you want to know that he was into you and he just tried to pursue you.
But why? I don't understand. What's the problem with that?
It's not that there's a problem, but as a woman, you just want to feel like you're being pursued.
I know, I understand that, but if he doesn't know, you know how nice it would be for that picture that you were going to put up for everyone to see, to drop it in his inbox and say, this was for you.
No, I know that.
You're going to get a much better result and reaction from him than putting it up online for everyone to see. Because then what it looks like, at least from my perspective, is that you're advertising yourself and you're casting a net and you're seeing what you're going to catch rather than zeroing in on what you want. And so, yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to rant about it because I find it bizarre, and I want to know what people think in the comment section, because honestly, it pisses me off. I'm not saying don't do it. By all means, if you want to smile into a camera when you're on a night out with your friends and show everyone your assets, and then go back to doing whatever you're doing and then do it in another random spot, by all means, it's a free country. You go right ahead. I'm just saying, I think most guys think it's pretty cringy, and it comes across as a bit childish.
And I don't think that I've done a very good job at explaining the female perspective. So any ladies out there, if you could please comment just to
Is that
answer Michael's question, that would be greatly appreciated.
Is that because you don't do it yourself and so you don't know?
Yeah,
or because
I'm just not really, it's just, I don't know.
Haven't you seen your friends doing it?
If you want me to be totally honest with you, I've never used social media like that. So even when I've been on social media and I've posted, I still don't sit there and watch other people's stories. I don't even scroll through to see what people have posted. I've never been one of them people. So I don't see it happening often, no. And my friends don't really post either.
Fair enough. I mean, if any of you guys can tell me exactly why this happens, particularly women, if you could tell me why you won't just directly message the guy and save the childish antics, then by all means comment in the comment section below, because I'm willing to bet most guys find this shit ridiculous and it's flipping annoying.